why poor people have a lot of babies.
At what?
Yeah.
Poor people. He was saying like.
I feel like poor people, not poor people, people who don't have money,
have happiness.
Have a lot of kids.
Babies
because they go to bed.
Because people have other hobbies. They can afford other hobbies.
Because they go to bed.
But we're in Africa like 6 p.m. Umeshakula sapa mkole.
They can't afford. They can't afford family planning. You have to buy monthly.
Yes.
And shit like that.
Yeah, and also they don't have other things to feel like
you pull out and you are poor.
Like me to relax to
I know. Like where's my joy? Where's my joy?
Where's my joy? Has to kill a man.
Who are we with? Like what's going on? Look at the money.
Welcome back to The Loop, to yet another discussion with these awesome people. And the topic today is, can money buy happiness? Do you believe money can buy happiness?
Checkbox. Okay.
The question is, where's the money?
What is money?
Where is the money?
Oh, okay.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Give me that money. Give me the money.
Can money buy happiness? I think money makes things easier.
Yeah, because many people say
the easier things are
they happier and less stressed and less.
So what money is the root of
Sorry. Evil.
Hey, people say that money is the root of all evil. So.
Who told us that?
Who lied? I think that's a saying they left Africans.
Christianity.
Wakakwachana Christianity like money is the root of all evil. Alafu kapuko like James chapter 8.
Love money.
James was just chilling.
What's the question? Love without money?
Who else could jibu yako?
Yes.
So what is Satan?
I'm a state example.
Right,
I'm a set example.
Just man. Just
long one.
Unakumbuka mkibai tukiwa high school unaenda kubai booklet ya Alliance. Unaenda kubai booklet ya high school.
Uone vitu wao.
Exactly vitu wanafanya ndio ujue. Werevu wanasoma nini? Anyway, werevu wanasema What is the question?
Can money buy happiness?
Can money buy happiness?
No.
I feel like money buys comfort and freedom. And it depends what your happiness is. Kama happiness yako iko like being comfortable and like feeling free, like
being able to do the things
then
you
it does.
Want. It does buy.
It does.
For me.
But yeah, kuna watu wengine wenye money is nothing to them. Girl or boy. Kuna watu wengine tu wako like kuna vitu zingine ziko more substantial to them.
That money.
Yeah,
but that's
money
because they already have that comfort. I feel like if they were pressed about other things,
so the rich people don't think about
then
money.
they'd not be over there like, I'm just trying to look for substantial relationships. It's because you already have the comfort of everything else being taken care of.
So if you already have money,
then now you start looking for deeper stuff.
But if you don't have money,
I just want to live my life.
Then you need the money to buy you some allowance to
have that freedom to exercise. Like, hey, maybe there's more to this life. But
as a girl,
poor people who are just like, ribo.
I feel like I know some poor, not poor people, but poor people who
you can be content, but happiness, like.
I know.
But imagine
some poor people who
what is happiness? What is happiness in life? What is happiness in life?
There was a time, my mom lives in Nairobi, but her sister lives in like some hills called Koro. It's like very beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but they were just like poor, not poor, but just normal. Really are huts. So us, we're living in Nairobi. We were like having a good life, but when we went to Koro, we would like there was like some joy, and even them when you're with them, like kuna furaha zingine, kuna vitu zingine our stress. chakula iko pale kwa shamba, nini iko pale, like they're just content and they're happy. But sisi kurudi kwetu, like we have so much burden zenye ni wewe umejitakia, ni sisi tumejitakia, tungeenda kuishi Koru would be fine. But juu tuko Nairobi, though we have more money, but it's like we're more stressful.
You felt these guys
I felt like
they were
happy and content and level life was freer there. But then as a woman now, getting into like relationships, I don't want to go to Koru.
Me neither.
Keep me in Nairobi.
Please
keep me in Nairobi.
Yes.
Yeah, so like that. I think when I was younger, I wanted to be like happier than richer. And then when I'm older, now I want to be rich.
I like
and enjoy the good life.
People, like, one of the saddest discussions I hear in Kenya.
Hivo.
This girl. So one of the saddest discussions in Kenya is hearing people who can afford like proper schools for their kids. They're like, no, lazima mtoto wangu asome 844. And you're just like, you can comfortably afford the other system. It affords your kids more opportunities, more things in life. You know, all these things, exposure.
It is exposure.
More cultured. Sorry to say, because you know you'll say culture and people like, "Oh, to go to Africa." I'm like, no, just well adjusted to global standards. You know, and all these things na mtu ataki kupeleka mtoto wake because they're just like lazima ateseke. The Kenyans have this attachment to suffering where you believe the more you suffer, the more, which is what colonizers left us with. The more uteseke, the reward will be bigger. Happy are those who don't have the kingdom of heaven belongs to them. Like, I'm sure, like I can't afford food.
When it comes easy, you're not happy about it.
Like
waiting for that.
You can't eat happiness, man.
Ni wale watu wanakwambia sisi relation ilikuwa tuna furaha. Tunapambana.
The richness is not nice.
I think
enda ulipe rent na ifuraha.
Alex alikuwa anachukua kalipo.
Okay, I think for me, I've not yet like defined happiness in my life. As in, what is happiness for me? I've not yet reached that point in here. I know what happiness means for me. I'd love to like discover that. What does happiness mean for me? Does it mean
Socrates?
Does
You're
it?
So deep.
Hey, for one,
I'm not deep.
Too deep, sir. Too deep.
I'm not really sure what happiness. I'm not really sure what happiness really means for me. It's something I'd love to discover.
Are you okay?
Currently.
You can do a sign kama uko sawa.
So I'm not sure that. Well, I'd try money and see whether it's. I'd really want the money. I really want money to know that money is my happiness, but I'm not yet at a point I can say that I can define what happiness means to me.
That's the most honest. No, unajua watu wengi wako hapo. Na
that's true. That's true.
So many people are there.
Honest.
So bado uko sure kama money can buy happiness for you?
Well, maybe when I get the money.
Well,
at this
you get money and then you're really personality.
Unajua happiness we generally in society we define happiness as maisha mzuri,
having
right?
The good things.
Having the good things.
I know that's how we
generally we define happiness as having the good life, going to having lots of cars, having a big house, being able to take your kids to the best schools. But as an individual, what does happiness actually means to you?
I know. True. But okay, that's true. Kuna watu wengine wanaishi maisha and then it goes like kuna vile kuna bumps on the road. You get a bump and you go down and they're suddenly depressed. But then kwa sababu hawana hiyo happiness. Unajua hiyo kujijua na kujua nini. I feel like happiness comes from within. Ndio maana hata kuna wasichana wengine wako like, "Oh, my husband is not making me happy." I don't think happiness comes from anyone or anything necessarily. Ni wewe ujijue, I am happy. Whatever situation I am in, I am content and I know myself and I am happy. Hizi vitu zingine ni extras, but I think that's why we get lost. Even me, true. Hey!
Joy.
No, hey!
Sijasema sitaki pesa mimi
No,
nataka.
Let you.
It's the gateway to a lot of
It's a
stuff.
gateway to a lot of
A lot of stuff, but
Nitafute.
not
It's
happiness.
not guaranteeing you
Tunatafuta.
that at the end of this spending you
Utakuwa na
spend this
happiness.
much alafu utakuwa like hey
Imagine upate hiyo
So
pesa
much
yote
joy.
and then you get like a disease yenye
In fact,
securable.
hata
And then
first
ushinde OC, pesa yako inashinda
but
kati
you
OC,
see
but you have
also
money.
you'll not be happy but it's better if I'm struggling with cancer and
But-
I can afford everything than struggling alafu I can't afford shit.
Hey,
Now
me if
that
I can
I'm
afford shit, I'm like,
sick and one-
pull the trigger, pull the, is that what the cables? Mulimalize.
Mi hata si hata
Usiniweke
mlimalize.
hapo.
Zimeni
Nipeleke
stima.
niende holiday na
Zimeni
hiyo-
stima.
hiyo bana. Niende nikakule.
Simeni switch.
Wewe kuna doko tu unangangana. No, cancer is curable, but kuna zile diseases zingine uko like,
Mi by the way kuna diseases
Amen.
zingine
yeah,
nikipata
jishikilie
like,
tu ngoje.
mi siwezi nikajishikilia.
Kula yams.
But I love what she said about glorifying struggle. As in, let's not
People are not ready to talk about that.
We are ready.
let's not put it in a way that you have to struggle for you to
Make
attain
it.
happiness.
Mbona
Ama to
Mbona
make it in
haupendi
life.
shortcuts?
Well,
Si hata kupenda kama iko si upitie. I mean,
the shortcut.
Sijakuwa.
Even
That's the same
simple-
what we have
simple
for
things
wash
like
wash
de-
guys.
delegating even leave alone even wash like I do not understand, especially with middle class to lower income households, how they glorify like doing everything by yourself. Me, if I have money, I'm having a nanny, I'm having what to keep my other things running so I can be able to focus on other things and even more so that I can be a present parent to my child. Being a parent does not always mean I'm subscribing kuteseka. Sijui mbona
Because I am teseka, it doesn't mean I'm a better human
I'm a
being.
better
I'm a
human
better
being than the
parent.
person having an easier time. You know, there's nothing wrong with having an easier time. And generally, Africans, please,
Anything that comes easy.
if it's just take it.
As long as it's in
don't
the,
get
in the
mad at
right
someone
way.
who's had a simple life.
Yes, hiyo kujamia watu wako na pesa.
So
Like
kujamia
mtu
mtu
atapost tu
bana.
kwa alafu
Kwanza
watu
kujamia
offended. Illuminati.
wash
Project.
ama
Project.
mashetani
I'm
ameenda
like,
kwa majini.
Unshackle me from this poverty.
Yeah, unshackle me. Yeah, true. And it's like very African. Like ni kama when the colonizers left us, they left us with that mentality.
You have to
being
work hard,
rich or
struggle.
hate the rich people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And hate money but work for it.
You know, even another thing like road rage, you'll notice like kuna kwangana like a guy with a big car, a young guy like our age, just driving like a big car, and you can notice like a ew from people just around. Like ile mtu atapita barabara pole pole, sunikonge. I'm like, why are you just hateful? Like,
We are colonized. We are still colonized.
Joy. What is happiness? Does money mean happiness to you?
it's, I might be. It will offer me the
She's wearing
opportunity.
Italeta opportunity ya kukua happy.
Kukua happy.
Because you'll have like everything you want
At your disposal.
ukitaka kwenda naenda, ukitaka sijui kufanya nini utapata hiyo opportunity because you have hiyo pesa.
Sure.
So at some point inaleta happiness, but tusisema ni total happiness, maybe kuna vitu zenye hauwezi pata. But inaleta happiness.
That's true. I agree with Joy.
I'm glad hakuna mtu hapa amesema no.
No.
Wewe hujamaliza.
Even poor
Naweza
people
sema
are
ba-
Hold your donkeys.
donkey donk.
Naweza sema but for me I feel happiness actually just varies a lot. Money ita bring opportunity definitely. Unaona venye Alex amesema yeye hayuko sure what actually happiness is. Most of us go through that. Most of us tuko na the thought of happiness ama Kenya nataka ikuwe my happiness, but since sina hiyo opportunity, so I'm not so sure if I will experience happiness with it ama it's just a delusion that niko like
You are the Lulu.
hey, that's the thing I want.
That's
That's the thing I want money because I want that thing.
Sure.
Me, I always have a dream of going to Japan. not a dream. I always want
What
to
is
go
wrong
to
with
Japan.
Japan?
Wait, to do what?
As in, for me, it's not about.
Mimi kama wale watu wanakuanga tu like nataka kwenda India.
Oh yeah. Mbona unataka kwenda India? Okay.
Shida yako ni nini?
India.
Japan though.
India bana nitoke Kenya mali kuna population naenda India. Yeah, I am not thinking right.
Why Japan?
So for me kutoka kitambo, even before I started watching anime and stuff, guys, to me I always liked their culture kabisa. So
Toyota ni
Yeah,
I always liked their way of living, their culture. Like Addis I wanna uphold their way of living. Gani?
Geisha.
Oh, geisha. Yeah. But not really at geisha exactly.
Geisha.
Hey, the way of living, their towns, the way they progress in life.
True.
Anime sasa ina come in and make like a sealed deal for me. Like anime, I really enjoyed anime. So there's these things like for them, their populations go down. So manyumba unapata many people are moved from the rural places, so tuseme Kino, wanaenda town Nairobi. Nimejidate so that msifanye. Wanataka joto wataki but okay see. But
I feel like it's cold but it's beautiful.
It sounds cold.
But it looks like it has beautiful scenery.
It does.
Doesn't. Wongo.
Ni kama mimi niwaambia naishi Kamulu. Mimi naishi Kamulu.
Utamani uko wapi wewe?
Joska.
Uko. It's ushago but the really scenes good. And the peace.
Wongo kuna
like,
vumbi.
Yeah, kuna vumbi.
That's the happiness.
Angalia the bigger picture. The bigger picture.
But the bigger picture is like
hata huku kumejaa matope
Wewe bana.
Ni
just because mnaona barabara imanishi nini tafadhali.
Kwani anaisha wapi?
Zima.
Zima ni wapi karibu na Kidurai?
Zima niko. Karibu na Kidurai.
Karibu na Kidurai. You shut up.
Stage moja kabla ufike Kidurai.
Hey, kabla unyongwe.
Wewe ni nyimbe
set up.
Hand me.
One stage.
Happiness yao iko huko. Happiness yenu iko huko.
Unapenda hiyo feeling.
You don't need money to lose your money.
The fear of danger is
it's the thrill for me.
So as I was
saying, Japan.
They have like okay, so can you gonna say about the places? Many people are moving to urban places, so the rural houses also wanaziuza in a cheap kind of way or something. So that's like my dream, and I feel like that's what I feel will be my happiness. I wouldn't mind moving my family if they are for it, moving my family to there, because now I feel also my child will be multifaceted, in the sense that Japan, English, Kiswahili. And bado kuna jango
bilingual,
Kikuyu. So utakuwa my wife being a Kikuyu, mimi mjaka, hizo ni language mbili. Kiswahili, English, alafu Japanese. But sasa just that's my ultimate goal, as in Kenya mimi in my life where I'll achieve happiness
ni kwenda Japan
is I'm there.
Kwenda kuinama upigia kwa mlango.
Yes.
Yoko sawa.
Cinema say yes. As in hivo tu kutoa viatu kwa mlango si kama sisi wa Kenya. Such things.
Kuna watu wanatoka viatu kwa mlango za watu.
Imagine.
Mimi na
Africa.
Yeah. Me no, there are things you can't do in my house. Like you kutotoa viatu. People who eat and lick spoons I pack for you.
Hatuna lamba sana.
What do you mean someone comes inside another colleague?
As in kushamaza kukula.
Wao kujishikilia hivi kwa gari. Na nini wamekaa hapo kwa co-driver. Yeah, ni hawasi.
After hiyo anakuja tu na paper bag. Hii ni yako.
Unampaka ambaye rudi naye tu kwako.
Usisahau
kijiko yako.
Expose up. Ni plastic plate. Plastic spoon.
Yes, like please just take it.
Mbona mnajaji watu wakifanya what makes them happy?
It does not have to make you happy in my space.
Yeah, true.
Nakaa ni mukimoja.
It can make you happy in your space.
Sema mukimoja lazima
mukimoja kwama. Hizo lazima niende.
Unalamba kwama.
So
hata ice cream sasa mtu atakula.
You're going home with us.
Yeah.
I'm also not a wasteful person. I don't want it. You can keep
I
it.
don't know.
Oh, hiyo ni gift yako.
You got a little too personal.
I want to hear your answer.
About can money buy happiness? The answer is no.
Hey!
Dire damenya.
Poor to death.
No, but according to the answers you guys have given, that money will not buy you happiness.
But it will not.
Like directly it won't.
Yeah, it won't.
Sitaenda kwa shop.
That is true.
Unaenda kwa duka nipe.
Inakuletea access.
Itakupatia access. So yeah, I think just
So utaki kuwa na hiyo access ama what do you mean by no?
No, anasema itabuy happiness directly.
it won't do it.
Itabuy
Yeah,
access
happiness
to
moja.
other things.
Money is
But it not
is part
assure
of
you
happiness.
happiness.
Money is part.
Money is part of happiness.
It's part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are people who don't have money. They are very happy. There are people who have that money. They are looking for happiness.
Yeah, they're looking for happiness.
So, but have money, my friend.
Have money.
Just have money. Kama
Especially
kama
to
watu
have
wa
a
the rural areas where uko na
girlfriend.
shamba and you have food there and then you have friends when you are in problems,
By the way.
look for money. But if you have money, then try tafuta like bulk.
Lakini kama uko na
And
pesa,
then many people when you need it. Okay.
Kama
Many people when you wana pesa na unanga kwa.
kama uko na pesa usikuje
Because you're
usikuje
idle.
hapo kutuambia money
Other people
does
are
not
going
buy
to golf.
happiness.
Sijui what to do.
If you
Watch
have
Grand
money
Prix.
out there,
Well,
usikuje
Yeah, that's
hapo
not right. That's not right.
Unanibamba, unanibamba twende bed. I feel like that's why poor people have a lot of babies.
Ati what?
Yeah.
Poor people. He was saying like
I feel like poor people, not
Have
poor
a-
people who don't have money.
have happiness
have a lot of
of
kids.
babies.
Because they go to bed.
Because people have other hobbies. They can afford other hobbies.
Because they go to bed.
But wewe inafika like 6 p.m. umeshakula sapa mkole.
Ama they can't afford they can't afford family planning. You have to buy monthly.
Yes. And
Shit like that.
yeah, and also they don't have other things to feel like they, you know.
Pull out and you are poor.
Uko like me to relax to avoid.
I know. Like, where's my joy? Where's my joy?
Where's
Where's my
Something
joy?
has to kill a man.
Who are we with? Like, what's going on? Okay.
Sijui
Ile point
conversation
nilikuwa
inaweza
sawa.
kurudiwa aje.
Ile point nilikuwa nasema,
Eh.
kama uko na pesa, usikuje hapa kutuambia money does not buy happiness.
That's true.
Na uko nayo.
Usikuje kutuambia.
No, but
usikuje
from the
Yeah.
point of
tafadhali.
experience, they can say it.
Hapa
Kama
usituambie.
ako na cheki, kama yako na pesa na ameshindwa kupata happiness.
Sasa hiyo si
But
shida.
let's hear let me get the money first.
It's a them problem.
Hiyo shida yako, wewe utabuy happiness yako, I can buy mine.
Let me pitch to you. Don't tell me it can't buy happiness. Just ask me like, wewe ukiwa poor hivi wewe ujibabaga. You get new ideas, but you see you still have all this access with this money. Don't tell me you can't do shit for me.
True.
I think that's one of the reasons penangi like churches, because they try to diminish hiyo like we kujibamba.
Yeah.
Na pia like
You having
money
money
is a
and
bad
enjoying
thing.
your money,
Lakini
yeah.
wewe nimekununulia
Hiyo pesa
gari.
unafaa kuja church. Pea Mungu na usienjoy.
Niko like even God.
Hiyo gari unaendesha ni mimi.
I had dinner.
I know, but it's like an African thing to glorify poverty.
And suffering.
And the poor people are the ones who are
Poor
like
people are
living
just
the
like-
good life. Them
Yes.
they're living the good life.
They-
But the people who are rich, believe me, they are suffering in their house.
They are
Crying in
not.
their house.
They
They
are
know,
not.
even though mnaambiwa.
Ati
Yeah,
haezi lala
Wako na
ati
mapenzi,
pesa yako. What do you mean? What do you mean haezi lala usiku?
Zilala usiku na hiyo pesa yote.
Ako na 6x6, ako na tufe, inanukia sijui nini, haezi lala.
Room ina
Electric blanket.
Ako na spray ya kublack out.
Uko hapo na kupata shida zako ndo ulala.
Hawana furaha. I'm like, excuse me.
I know,
speak
wana
for
furaha
yourself.
toto. Na pasta anakwambia hivyo ako na Prado, ako na nini?
Wewe umechapwa na
Na niwe nunue hiyo
Wewe
Prada.
ndo ubai, wewe leta sadaka yako, but don't think about money. Yo,
See,
don't think about it,
chorea
just
yo.
give it, chorea.
Just give
Sisi
it
wengine
here.
lazima tulale tufanye.
Hata sisi tunasuffer.
Fikiria
Hata
lakini
ifai kubamba imo sawa.
hata ana pesa venye nadhani.
I know. It's like
Ndio bado usingizi.
That's
tumeingizwa
what I said.
Eh.
If you can
Africans-
get money, get money.
Yeah.
If you can get both money and happiness,
Let's
separate.
Good for you.
But let nobody stop you from getting the bread.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can be
happy,
happy.
get money.
And content.
Yeah, you just have to be content actually. The happiest person is actually content. That's the happiest person.
If you have to suffer to be happy, do it. If someone else will just sit na ako kwa familia
Watu wanauza maini.
nini sawa
Wanauza maini.
Deal na situation yako.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Pambana na life. I know.
But we manifest happiness.
Stop manifesting. Sipendi manifesting.
I know that they don't like
Ndio anafanya Buddha sign up.
Don't come to our show with
don't come to our show with this manifesting.
Takubu.
Go get up and walk.
Yeah, we
go outside. You're manifesting in your bedroom for 4 days.
You work for
You're manifesting a man.
You're manifesting a man in your bedroom. Mlango hujaitoka. Na unavaa dira na
unavaa dera unakaa homeless. Alafu
unasema manifesting a man in my room. Ukiwa room ndo unavaa shorts na nini.
Okay. Mumesikia how manifest what will manifest.
Stop it. It's good.
You cannot adhere this.
kuna mtu mwingine
Ni hawa tu. Hawa ndio wako kwa duka. But I'm this is it kwa duka, but I'm like the girls in the soko because
even if you're in the duka kuna watu wengine wanakutaka kupika like please not me.
Don't pick me usinifinye. Sio mimi usinifinye.
That's me.
Kabai kwingine.
That's true.
Happiness.
Okay. That was a nice one. So don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. Tell us what you think about money. Kama una do pia tuma tuwezi mind. We good. Hey, 07 like hapo chini.
Dots.
Nimesikia tu pesa.
And also guys, watch our show.
Yes, you have to.
Pod with me and Noel.
Ameji inidonga nini? Amejipox. Okay.
Ameji what?
Togas pod.
Kujipox ilikuwa kwa leta ya secondary. Wacha niandike.
Kujipox.
You're young, sorry.
You're young. It's beautiful.
hajajua happiness yake bado
Unajua ujui happiness.
You still have time, my friend.
Should you be young and naive?
I'm not young, man.